angels on our side. Every minute, someone leave this world behind. We are all in the line, all in the line. Why is it in it? Ha! Always try your best to be kind.
To you, and so you criticize, but condemnation and negative reviews only serve to energize. So-called friends will envy and jealous. Yes, not everyone could handle your progress, but when they try to kill my passion and desire, it does only fuel my fire. I go in and sing like sparrow. I need to be versatile, cast a spell like shadow. Oozing with gum and guile. You might feel I tipsy when I shuffle, flick back my head, just channeling the gypsy. At extempo, he real dread. So don't limit, don't try to dim it. Shape, structure, or trim it. I remain gallant. They can't tame my talent. Me love for the art, it pure. I take it to every show to achieve my goal. Kai so to the world. My intention is to elevate the art and to be the architect. Whoa, so younger generations can blaze a trail for themselves and show it due respect. Put my abilities on display, and honor the greats along the way. Take a pinch from their experience and just add my sauce. That's the impetus to chant my own cause. I go in and write like Stalin, Kitchener and Valentino, Calypso Rose, my darling. With fire, plenty tempo, cause to them it's no fluke. History will report the genius of Duke High elegance. Look at the cloth, so don't limit, don't try to dim it. Shape, structure, or trim it. I remain gallant. They can't tame my talent. Me love for the art, it pure. I take it to any show to achieve my goal. I so to the world. And the banana boat song to Calypso far. Rum and Coca-Cola, top the Billboard chart, Lord Invader. Brown Skin Girl by King Radio. These songs help the world to appreciate Calypso. Jamaica, Farewell, Jean and Dinah, and Miss Mariana, Mighty Sniper. Why? Cause Trinidad is my land, deep in my bone marrow. I know this music hits the spot, and just like the arrow, when look I'm feeling hot, 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 leading an army in the name of kind soul to capture the very first Grammy and represent Trinbago. So don't limit, don't try to dim it. Shape, structure, or trim it. I remain gallant. They can't tame my talent. My love for the art, it pure. I take it to every show to achieve my goal. Kai so to the world. shelf and let's all fall in line. Fall in line. Calling all stakeholders. Embrace the potential of this cultural gold mine. Put your love for culture center stage. Come, come, come to ensure the genre come of age. World is craving, anticipating a new phenomenon, and we have it here in the palm of we hand. I want to be on Broadway, singing me calypso, not just the Eastern Parkway, Nothing Hill and Rio. The bright lights must find me, engage in Hollywood in a blockbuster movie, as only a Trini could. So don't limit, don't try to dim it, shape, structure, or trim it. I remain gallant, the captain met talent, and when they stamp me name on that fateful day in the Hall of Fame, I'll achieve my goal, carry so to the
world. Hey, good morning, Trinidad to be good. That's new music coming down from Tezea O'Connor. Before that, you would have heard from Snakey or Skatey, Live Like Lisa. Live Like Lisa. So we're playing you all the best, all the new, all the latest calypso music that there is on the planet, I could say, because we are the only country that really produces the best calypso music that there is. So as you just heard, Mr. Tezea O'Connor, all right, Kaiso to the world. Kaiso to the world. And that's his latest contribution for 2025. And you would have heard, as I said before, Skatey. All right. Live Like Lisa. And that is his contribution also for 2025. And we're coming down to Twiggy. All right. 65. That is Twiggy's contribution for 2025.
You will find me.
So those of you who are on YouTube, yeah, we're playing you the best calypso music. Wherever you're in the world and you're listening, at least you can say, well, right, I'm hearing the calypso music for 2025, okay?
Some want me to step aside, but I've been fighting battles.
tell me age should bring me peace and rest. Once people under pressure, I will do my best. Icons like we don't retire, we grow. Our voices get richer, knowledge overflow. Once we steal by beating, once carnival call, I'll be singing loudly in every calypso hall. No desk job waiting, no pension yet. I am here till the people needs are met. Once the issue stand, I won't stand still. My song bring change with powerful will. 65, 65, and still relevant. This precious twin island, I humbly represent. Oh, 65, energy and vibe, and still relevant. Nobody can silence this vocal instrument. Every note, every song that I declare, I will show the world I still belong here. No time for rest, no time for retreat. Who in the kitchen, sure to feel the heat. Every mother and every child in need, I will plant my lyrics like a moral seed. So when they're asking why I'm still in the tent, tell them 65 and still relevant. Harder than cement, I won't be absent. I will not relent. Every word is meant, still relevant. Da da dee, oh come, la da dee da dee, la da 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 do, bam ba dee, still relevant.
Oil drum, let's get in with it. Bamboo, feel the band with it. Oil drum, let's get in with it. Bamboo.
With Tambu Bamboo, we lead the band with a sweet chant well. When Biscuitin gets well, hubcap and then conch shell. Alexander's ragtime band was the first pioneer. With old bugle pieces of iron from the string up there. Then came oil drum, they beat it until the sound get brighter. They cut the guts and make a note and tune it higher and higher. That is what give the steel band the original birth. Now it's the greatest music on the earth. So play a drum pan has become the rhythm of our people. We overcome social stigma and bacchanal. The only musical instrument in this millennium. From Panorama to the Steel Band Festival. So feel the fire. Carbon steel is now in a musical mode. And we conspire to bring a rhythm to rock the world. From oil drum and biscuitin', the whole world now listening. Trinbago pan music, the king of kings they sing. Those were the times, ragamuffin and wabbing inside the dance. Big drums they askance, people using the culture prance. Police send the Maria to lock up pan men like this. On Carnival Day we got a flight from police. Competition, overflowing to bad boy cloak and dagger. Communities take steel band and make it war. But the laws change in Trinidad. Colonial society let go they foolish bad. And outlaws became in-laws in the panyard. So play a drum pan has become the rhythm of our people. We overcome social stigma and bacchanal. The only musical instrument in this millennium. From Panorama to the Steel Band Festival. So feel the fire. Carbon steel is now in a musical mode. And we conspire to bring a rhythm to rock the world. From oil drum and biscuitin', the whole world now listening. Trinbago pan music, the king of kings they sing. Hamid Helter Skelter, Eric Williams, government advertise. Sponsorship behead they organize. Big money no more stigmatize. Here comes the melodious, glorious biz melody. Kitchener and Boogie had to pour the honey. Rainorama, I'm a Shell and them big company. Big writers sing song for Panorama. Festival and World Tours winner. Pan man living with dignity and respect. Man step on the sponsor's name and they connect. So play the drum, pan has become the rhythm of our people. We overcome social stigma and bacchanal. The only musical instrument in this millennium. From Panorama to the Steel Band Festival. So feel the fire, carbon steel is now in a musical mode. And we conspire to bring a rhythm to rock the world. From oil drum and biscuit tin, the whole world now listening. When they go pan music, the king of kings they sing. Time marches on, everybody jumping on the bandwagon. Sweden to Japan tuning pan, everyone want to play their hand. World Steel Band Day, well now we on the big stage. Global recognition, we on the rampage. From Alexander to Taspo, who was famous in Europe, to Jean-Michel Jarre. Well boy, Steel Band on top. Like football World Cup, tribute to Queen's javelin on top. Steel Band has become the king of the crop. So play a drum, pan has become the rhythm of our people. We overcome social stigma and bacchanal. The only musical instrument in this millennium. From Panorama to the Steel Band Festival. So feel the fire, carbon steel is now in a musical mode. And we conspire to bring a rhythm to rock the world. From oil drum and biscuit tin, the whole world now listening. Jembe pan music, the king of kings they sing.
And that is Miss Stacy Sober's Rhythm of the People. That's the name of the song, Rhythm of the People. And the song is about the steel pan. Are you going Trinidad and Tobago? I trust that all is well with you out there. I trust all is well with all of you out here. Outside, during the night last night, the rain was falling, and coming down now to the middle of the day, the sun is hot. I spoke to somebody last night from America, and they was telling me that the place is bitter cold in the United States of America. I just want to shout out all of you who listen from America. You know, sometimes you think that people listen wide and far and near. But when you get messages on Facebook and you get messages, people get your number and they message you on WhatsApp and thing, and they let you know, hey, Pastor Google, we are always locked on. We appreciate you and we love you and stuff like that. It really reaches the heart because it is this, you know, is it touches the heart, you know. I had a nice conversation with two gentlemen who could be my father, you know. The both of them would have spoken into my life, really talked to me and encouraged me, and really spoke to me from their heart. And I want to say to them, thank you very much. I really appreciate their call last night. You know, they really talked to me last night, you know. Well, two separate calls, both of them, I don't even think they know each other. And I know that they are from America. And there are other persons I know who listen and really touch base with me and encourage me from time to time. And I'm grateful for that. You know, they always say, well, not they always say, but the Bible says that ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft. Ungratefulness, ungrateful people, you know, the actions of ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft. And there are people who, you know, I often hear stories and of different things, but sometimes when you go through something, then you really sometimes that's the only time you really understand what some people were going through or what they were saying, you know. And I'll leave it there where that is concerned. But again, I want to publicly say thank you to those of you who reached out to me. And if I sit here and say, well, you know, it's only 2 or 3 persons, I'll be lying. I have messages I haven't even read as yet. As I said, tell you, I have countless messages that I haven't even been able to read as yet. And people are looking for me on Facebook. I sit here in surprise. People are actually, I have close to 500 persons on Facebook looking, actually sending me messages and saying to me, we want to contact you, we want to talk to you, we want to, and that hits me for 6, you know. It really opened up my eyes for me to realize that, hey, apart from Trinidad and Tobago, there are persons outside of Trinidad and Tobago who genuinely are concerned about me and my future and where I go from here. All right. Yesterday I had another conversation with a young lady, and you know, she would have spoken to me from her heart also. I know that she spoke to me from her heart. And yeah, all I can do right now is just trust God to do what I have to do. All right, so the time now, it is 11:36, and we're going to get into a discussion. I'm seeing where Donald Trump was ordained. sorry. I saw where Donald Trump was inaugurated as the, what number president was it? Technician, you know, you remember? 46? Between 46, 47. President of United States of America. It's interesting. Interesting days ahead, you know. Technician is saying that he promised to make America great again. What did he say when he went up the first time? Something he said about America. So I'm seeing where Donald Trump is doing his due. Just for me to sit and, as I said before, watch. Yeah, for me to watch and see what's going on. I am also seeing, as I said before, he's the fourth. Oh, he's the fourth. What just now? Somebody sent it to me just now there. He is now the 47th president, all right, of America. Thank you very much, Auntie Angie, for that correction. All right, he's the 47th president of America. I don't live in America, so I cannot put my mouth in America business. Cannot put my mouth in America's business, but we could just watch, observe, and be aware of what's going on. While all of that is happening, I'm seeing where the fisher folk in Tobago is calling on Farley to speak the truth. They are disappointed in him. I'm seeing where they are disappointed in Farley. That's another interesting story I'm going to play for you. Also, I'm seeing where the opposition leader had her say. The opposition leader had her say about Donald Trump. And, no, she had her say about, what's his name? Joe Biden. All right, she had her say about Joe Biden. I am seeing people. And this is me. You know me. I don't play, or I don't get myself involved in any talk that I am not sure about. Some people are sending me videos, and I'm not, as I said before, I don't know if it's an AI video or not. But some people are sending me videos of Donald Trump saying that he only recognized two he only recognized the male and female. Right? I don't know how true that is. If he really said it. Did he say that? That he only recognized the male and female? I don't know if that is true. I'm seeing it circulating on social media where he would have said that he only recognized. I don't know. If I get a part of the speech, I owe the whole thing. Right? You saying he not wrong. I'm not saying he wrong, you know. I am just saying for the land of the free and brave. You know, that is just me talking out loud. I don't know if it is true. And the technician is saying he will find it. If you find it, sir, I would play it. Once you verify that he did say it. Because I don't want to play nothing that is AI. Yeah, AI different. Let me tell you this. I saw a phone. A friend of mine's yesterday who I was talking to have a phone technician. That phone is a Google Pixel phone. Right? Listen to me. That phone, he took out a picture of his nephew. Right? He told his nephew to stand up a certain way. Then he took out another picture of his nephew and was able to merge the picture, the two pictures, as if his nephew is touching his own head. That's dangerous. True? Really? I didn't know that. The other thing too he showed me was you could ask the phone a question. So he would have asked the phone about the Columbia, Trinidad and Tobago and stuff like that. And strange enough, the phone was able to give him a whole outline of what the government of Trinidad and Tobago was able to achieve. Wow. You found it? It is true then that he said it. Send it to the WhatsApp line, I'll play it. If it is true. I have listeners from America, so they will tell me Google is spreading false news. If I am spreading false news. What else I wanted to talk about? Yes, so we have the opposition leader talking about Joe Biden. And she would have made statements about Mr. Biden that I think is kind of weird though. You know? Kind of weird to be making those statements. You know, if I was her, I would be the last. You sent it? Okay, I'll play it. I'll check it out. Yeah, look it. All right. Okay, somebody else sent it to me too. All right. So I am just saying that I will play it. I will play it, you know. I just kind of I am very cautious, right? Very, very cautious. So, is this it here? Is it? Okay. So, Donald Trump, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I am one who personally, I don't, if it's Britain, British politics, I could run my mouth on Britain. Yeah, I could talk about Britain. But you see, American politics, I'm not too versed. I'm not too versed in American politics. So that's why I really don't say much about American politics. I listen to my partner and my friend, Pastor, my good buddy, Pastor Jamal Bright. I take cues from him sometimes, but sometimes my boy does get a little passionate about certain things, and I get worried about him too. All right, so this is what my technician sent me, that Donald Trump Donald Trump said policy of U.S. government is that there are only two gender. Share that, amigo. Take a listen to what Mr. Donald Trump had to say yesterday.
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
No. I hear you, Mr. Trump. I wait to see. I wait to see how this pans out. Because are you going to close down all these transgender clinics? Okay, so it's already existing. Whatever existing, you leave it. But going forward, are you going to close down those hospitals that does these transgender surgeries? It's interesting how this will pan out. I just wait to see. I know for a fact that a lot of churches, a lot of pastors are happy of this pronouncement, and fair enough, you know, make America great again. Okay. A technician seems to be very happy with Donald Trump coming into office. So let me play the whole thing. Take a listen.
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Right. So as I said before, that this is that's one of his policies that people are highlighting and talking about, and I have no issues with that, none whatsoever. Cool. My only issue is moving forward. I just wanted to know how are we moving forward, right? Me, I no hate for Donald Trump, you know. Trust me, I have no hate for Donald Trump. I don't know the man. I don't know his policies. I don't know what is what, who is who. As I said before, I have no vested interest in America politics. If it's British politics, well, yeah, you can see my mouth all up in it, right? Nobody can fool me and tell me about the nonsense about the people who are masked in the British politics as black politicians. They are not. They're black, but they're married to white people. So leave me alone with that. Leave me alone with that, where that is concerned. You see you black, but you marry a white woman and standing up for black people. Anyway, let me hush my mouth, where that is concerned. Okay, so it's now 11:48. I'll take some of your calls. And then when we come back from the news, we're going to look at some of the things that happened. We'll look at what was said by the opposition leader, what was said. You know, we just look and hear what some of the economists has to say, political analysts have to say. Hello, good afternoon, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, good morning.
This is Miss Campbell calling in from Chumaka.
Hi, Miss Campbell.
I wanted to call in on this issue specifically. You make my day this afternoon, sir. We're talking about this.
Okay.
So I can say I am an avid consumer of American news and politics.
Right.
It's just my 2 cents.
Right. Talk to me. And you're a young person, and that's why I'm glad that you're calling in. And you could teach me something. You know, they always say you learn something new every day. So I am really happy that you're willing to come and teach me about what you have observed and learned and stuff like that from the American politics.
Well, to me, as I've been watching American politics since 2020, even before that, 2016, Donald Trump has used a form of fear conditioning in order to get his votes across. Just look at 2016. He was standing on the platform of the immigrants are taking their jobs. Crime is bad because of the immigrants and all that, such and so forth. LGBT, that's a different issue altogether. I really wouldn't want to step my foot into that. That's up for God to judge, so I don't judge. But Donald Trump is the complete and total antithesis of everything a person could stand for as a human being in terms of politics. He does not care about the people of America. I could say that. The only reason why he got those votes is because of fear. Conditioning the mindset of the people that one is against the other. And as you can see with the inauguration yesterday, millionaires and billionaires were present. The 1%ers, basically. The Jeff Bezoses, the Elon Musk, the Tim Cooks, the CEOs of TikTok corporations, and all of that. The reason why Donald Trump has so many of those billionaires around him is because they're going to fund him money. And they stroke and quiet his ego. The only reason why they're there is to get something out of Trump. And that is the tax cuts that he's promised them. And you know they're going to get it by any way means necessary. And when it comes to the middle, working class, underprivileged, they're not going to get anything, honestly. All I can say is just the next 4 years we'll have to see, but Donald Trump is only going to be working for himself and the 1% oligarchy that is now running the government over there. He wants to disrupt everything. So, Pastor Google, look into Project 2025 and you're going to see what he's doing. They literally have that planned out. The Republican Party has planned out what they're going to do if they manage to win everything. And it's there. It's on the internet. Just look into Project 2025. Everything is there. Federal funding is going to be cut. The Department of Education, they want to dismantle government resources. Federal workers are going to be affected. Immigration, day one yesterday, he already signed some executive actions that's stopping immigrants from crossing the border. I know that's a whole different thing. But all I can say is America is just a whole different melting pot. And as for what the opposition leader just said, I mean, all for diplomacy, but all I can say what she said there, why would he support something like that? It's just, he's very fascist. He's fascist to me. He doesn't like anybody who is not straight Caucasian white. He doesn't care. So all I can say is just, let's just see how everything goes. But until then, I just can't support Donald Trump. As a black West Indian woman, as a woman, I can't support him and his policies and his politics. They're just too much. They're fear-mongering, and I really can't deal with that. So,
all right.
That's all I can say.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Taking your calls, 342-0081, 466-5391. So the young lady would have shared her views, and that is her views. All right. As I said before, I am not into the American politics. Maybe I should start to familiarize myself with it so that I would be able to make my pronouncements. I think there was one thing that I would have understood from my father where American politics is concerned. But you see, that aspect of it that he shared with me, I think I'll keep it to myself. But yeah, so taking your calls, 342-0081, 466-5391. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
All I wanted to tell you is that, yes, as a media person, you should be involved in the world politics and everybody politics so that you can inform your listeners if there's a question or anything involved out there, you could give an honest answer instead of wondering and asking people to send things. Because all you have to do is to listen objectively to the speech that he made or read it, look at it, and you will know instead of saying, that man said that, like a little child.
No, ma'am. The reason why I said that, Donald Trump, I didn't. There are a lot of AI things that are out there. There are a lot of fake profiles that are out there. And just now, ma'am. Just 1 minute, ma'am. Excuse? Just 1 minute, please. Right? I am saying to you, ma'am, that there's no media person who is accurate and aware of all the politics all over the world. None. Anybody who tell you that, they are lying to you. That's one. Two.
No, you don't tell me that. I see it.
All right. You are not going to. You see, you don't like honesty. You want me to come here and lie and say that I know about American politics and what I know and how I understand. I don't come in here to lie to anybody. I say to you that I'm a Kura with British politics. I am a Kura with the Caribbean politics.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
I
The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. This is the Midday News, broadcasting on the street, 919 FM. In your headlines, Hines signs detention order for Calvin Tyson Lee. Elderly woman robbed after fire victimization. Brothers shot dead in Matelot for rejecting gang offer. University of the West Indies. Lecturers threaten exam. Paper boycott. Internationally, who regrets U.S. withdrawal? Now for the news in detail. National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines has signed a detention order for Calvin Tyson Lee, a known figure linked to the Six Gang. The order, dated January 17 and officially published on January 22, 2025, mandates that Lee be held in custody at the Eastern Correctional Rehabilitation Center. Lee, previously under house arrest since his release from police custody on January 4, is suspected of planning violent retaliations involving high-powered weapons and explosives. This order is in line with the Emergency Powers Regulations 2024 and aims to prevent actions detrimental to public safety. In another news story, a 78-year-old woman who had previously lost her home in a fire was robbed by bandits in Couva on Saturday. The woman, who had boarded a taxi with two women wearing hijabs, was driven to an isolated location, where the robbers stole her purse containing $600, a cell phone, and personal items. After being thrown out of the car, she sought help from a passerby and later reported the incident to the police. The robbers have not been caught and investigations continue. Local residents expressed their sorrow, noting the woman's quiet lifestyle and how this latest crime has added to her suffering. In further news, two brothers from Matelot, Akil Isaac and Arnott Isaac, were killed on Sunday after reportedly refusing to join a local gang. The brothers were ambushed while picking mangoes with friends. A relative of the victims explained that the gang had targeted the brothers because they avoided involvement in criminal activities. The family had previously reported threats and attacks to the police, but no action was taken. The killings are believed to be part of ongoing tensions between residents and gangs in the area, with the family calling for justice. In more news, lecturers at the University of the West Indies are threatening a shutdown due to ongoing salary disputes with the government. The West Indies group of university teachers announced that they would withhold exam papers if their demands are not met. The dispute, which dates back to 2014, centers on salary increases that have not been addressed by the government. WIGUT President Dr. Indira Rampersad stated that 20,000 marks were already withheld, and if no resolution is reached, exams scheduled for February and March 2024 may be impacted. Principal Professor Rose Marie Belle Antoine acknowledged the financial challenges faced by the university, but expressed hope for a resolution. In international news, the World Health Organization has expressed regret over the United States' decision to withdraw from the organization, initiated by President Donald Trump, who emphasized the important role it has played in global health, including eradicating smallpox and nearing the end of polio. The U.S. was a founding member and has been integral in shaping its operations. Despite the withdrawal, WHO hopes to maintain a collaborative relationship with the U.S., urging reconsideration of the decision for the benefit of global health. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. Cricket West Indies President Dr. Kishore Shallow has urged members of the Barbados Cricket Association and Guyana Cricket Board to attend an upcoming meeting on governance reform. The special meeting, scheduled for next month, will focus on the Wavy Report's recommendations, which aim to address governance issues in West Indian cricket. The BCA and GCB had previously boycotted a December meeting, causing it to adjourn. Shallow, however, emphasized that regardless of their attendance, the reform process will continue. In more sports, in the first round of the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board Under-23 Cup, Antonio Gomez's impressive century of 109 wasn't enough to save Southeast Hummingbirds, as they were defeated by North Tobago Masqueraders. The Hummingbirds set a total of 229 runs and 7 wickets, with Gomez facing 137 balls and hitting 9 fours and a 6. However, rain interrupted the match, and using the Duckworth-Lewis-Stern method, the Masqueraders chased down 143 runs and 3 wickets in 28.4 overs to win by 7 wickets. In another rain-affected match at the National Cricket Centre, Northeast Scarlet Ibis defeated Central Southwest Flamingos by 5 runs using DLS. Anderson Mahase scored 67 for the Scarlet Ibis, helping them to a total of 230, all out in 47.2 overs. The Flamingos were bowled out for 185, falling just short of the revised target. Mahase also starred with the ball, taking 3 wickets for 31 runs. The tournament continues tomorrow with the Scarlet Ibis facing the Masqueraders and the Flamingos taking on the Hummingbirds. In your weather forecast, for today and tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with occasional rain showers, particularly in the afternoon. Winds will be gusty, especially near showers. Temperatures are expected to reach a high of 30 degrees. Seas will be rough, with waves ranging from 2.5 meters to 3 meters in open waters and 1 meters to 2 meters in sheltered areas. Tonight we'll see a period of settled conditions before showers return after midnight. Recapping the headlines. Hines signs detention order for Calvin Tyson Lee. Elderly woman robbed after fire victimization. Brothers shot dead in Matalat for rejecting gang offer. University of the West Indies lecturers threaten exam paper boycott. Internationally, who regrets U.S. withdrawal? That was your News on the Street, 919 FM. Do have a safe and productive day.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
The steam is coming to Bago every Friday night. It's DJ night and the steam is rising. Get ready. Steamy Friday. Every Friday after Work Lime. 5 p.m. at Vibes The Event. Space, formerly known as The Shade. 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bon Accord. Free entry. 10 beers all night with an all-star DJ cast. Unbeatable drink specials. Book one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens. Steamy Friday, every Friday, where the party never cools down. Steam on a Friday, only at Vibes The Event Space. Shop the biggest New Year sale now at Furniture Plus. Get up to 50% off in-store and online. Come enjoy massive savings on appliances, furniture, electronics, mattresses, and more. Plus, enjoy exclusive discounts with higher purchase plans 12 months and over. That's not all. Earn Caribbean Airlines travel miles when you shop with us. All stores open today. Come shop the biggest New Year sale at Furniture Plus. Get up to 50% off in-store and online. Check press and social media for details. You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly, Miracle Center located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande for the Old Time Gospel Hour, Family Radio Ministry, every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mondays 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Trauma and Bereavement also, every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You, Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dealing with Disabilities, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All-night prayer on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with the day's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says he has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-111-3 or 61-0-4673. Tune into the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. for the program Conscious Talk with Steve Ant. Trying to be conscious is to be aware of what is happening around you, where we are at, and where we are going. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 am Conscious Talk. The Street 919 FM is your platform for informed debate and critical thinking as we dive into the heart of political and social issues, empowering you to make informed decisions. Join our Facebook community, The Street 919 FM, and connect with like-minded individuals. Share your thoughts, engage in constructive dialogue, and stay updated. Follow, like, and share, and be part of the movement.
Wonders will never end. Something surprised me the other day when I hear what you come, all you come. I'm afraid to sing about it. They might look to even issue me a ticket. But mighty shadows sang Autopia, and even Terry Lyons a few years later. As far as I get to understand, police is the real Obia man. They're sharing tickets, 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 tickets. They're sharing. It's only tickets, 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 and they're not fearing. You want a boat ticket, you can get it. Or in exchange, you can get it. But if your windscreen crack, you could get it. Or your car ball blow, you can collect it. It's only tickets, 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 tickets. The officers sharing. They're not the list of things you could get ticket for. If your sneeze too hard, if you watch them too hard, if your hair blow up in the car, even if you're chewing gum, you could get tickets for them things. Could you imagine if your shoes fall?
Oh, make way, make way. Angie coming through, Angie coming through. Make way. I fighting demons from since I'm small. Nothing you do can stop me. So go with your heavy vibe. Move them things from around me. More than corners that taught me well how to pray and to break the spell. I well guarded my spirit grounded. Ground and light all over me head. Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do. Plenty work to do. Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do. Plenty work to do. So you come put my name in a crap mouth. Them things so it now walking in a body some way in sound. Them things so it now walking in a place by a roundabout. Them things so it now walking. See my name in a gold belly. Them things so it now walking on me. No. It now walking on me. I'm mounted by Papa Nisa, so your drink it can penetrate. I bless and I just don't fear. I could make your meat disappear. With my shasha ready in my hand, any devil come I withstand. Cause my spirit ready to soar. If you play man and walk through me, yo, make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do.
It's your time from the
Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do. Plenty work to do. You could time my name in a countdown. Them things so it now walking. I go still come and sing me song. Them things so it now walking. So you put breakers on my shoes. Them things so it now walking. That's why the day today you go lose. Them things so it now walking on me. They put my name in a dead man coat, bury my picture in cemetery, sacrifice that chicken and a goat, just to see me in misery. Oh, yeah, man, bitch, my name in flower, saying no I go dead, but it's no step I start to prosper, pockets and covers always have bread. Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do, plenty work to do. Make way, make way, make way, make way. I got work to do, plenty work to do. They digging all kind of hole. Them things so it now walking. They want to bury me soul. Them things so it now walking. Get in me pot of stew. Them things so it now walking. Love the lacing for my shoe. Them things so it now walking on me.
All right, so you all know that I'm leaving here at 1 o'clock, so let's get straight into it. I find this young man's song so much like singing Sandra.
Understand how a small fry like me keep rising. So they gather and hatching plan for me to suffer and start demising. They say I'm climbing too high, so my hand and foot they go
So if you don't know, this is Young King Banjala. The name of it is It Now Walkin'. So this is his 2025 contribution, It Now Walkin', Make Way. So as I said before, I'm playing all the new Calypso music, and we know that we could play it on YouTube because it's not going to get, in problems. But it's really for the foreigners to be aware and familiarized with the new Calypso music that there is out there. So, the off-air conversations has been very interesting. To those of you who don't know, the off-air conversations has been really interesting on the Street 919 FM. So the technicians, and they were bringing me up to speed with a statement by Donald Trump that I heard, but I wasn't aware that he said it. I want to tell you all, you see, I am being honest, transparent, frank, but at least I realize now that I can't. For some people, mine. For some people, headspace. I can't be like that. I have to just do what I have to do and forget it. Pretend. And it's difficult sometimes to pretend. But I realize that not everything you could see. All right? So I'm saying that to say that, what I said that to say, boy? Oh yeah, I said that to say that I was aware, but I didn't take it too serious. So apparently, Mr. Donald Trump made an announcement, the President of America made an announcement that the Gulf of America, he has renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. You don't know? If you didn't know, now you know. I'm going to play it for you now.
A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name.
All right. So you just heard it. You just heard it. I wanted to say something, and to those of you who, I don't know where some of you just forget, and I really believe that some of you just forget. So who swore in? Who was the person? Let me ask that question. And I'm taking your calls while I get ready to play this video for you. But who swore in the first transgender in Trinidad and Tobago? Who did that? Anybody could tell me out there? I'm taking your calls. 342-0081-466-5391. Who swore in the first transgender in Trinidad and Tobago? Anybody know? Nobody ain't ringing, boy? The phone line's not ringing? Nobody ain't calling in to tell me? No, none of you know? Are you serious? I don't want to believe that. Are you all aware that there was a transgender in Trinidad and Tobago Parliament? Huh? Okay, like nobody don't know, boy. Like nobody don't know. So asking again, any of you are aware of who swore in? Who would have put in our parliament, the first, in our Senate, the first transgender person? Who did it? Because like people forget now. People don't remember because people have their mindset. If you know who was the first transgender to be sworn in into our parliament, what the person's name was. I think people forget. People don't know. People can't remember. Or some people just blatantly playing foolish in Trinidad and Tobago. So you telling me and that about that you celebrating Donald Trump, right? You're celebrating Donald Trump. You're happy. about Donald Trump. But you can't remember who swore in the first transgender? But that might be important. That's a non-issue. That's scraping the barrel now. Huh? That's scraping the bottom of the barrel. Look, Trinidad and Tobago. When you want to pretend to be blind, right? When you want to pretend to be blind. Hello, good afternoon.
Joella.
Pardon?
Joella.
What was the person name?
Joella.
Who swore them in?
Well, under no condition.
Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Where is this thing? Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, Pastor Guru. The person was sworn in by the UNC.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It was Joel D'Souza.
Uh-huh.
And she was sworn in by Ms. Kamala Prasad-Bissett.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Wow. What's going on here? Hello, good afternoon.
A pleasant good evening.
Good afternoon,
That
sir.
was somebody in Kamla, UNC regime. And that was not man, was now man, was a shim. Half a he and half a she. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Gomes. How are you?
I am all right.
All right. The person's name was Joel, either the Silva or the Souza.
The Souza.
Right? I think they used to be or still is a kind of hairdresser.
Yep.
Somewhere in this outland, not on your side down there.
Yep, still is.
Right? Sworn in by the previous administration.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Pastor Gogo. Joel D'Souza, Chancellor, UNC. So, I mean,
All
Joel
right.
D'Souza. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, at least you all remember. Because some people don't remember, you know. Some people forgot. And some people want us to forget. And some people pretend as though they just have amnesia. So they just think that all of us are just stupid and we are in a maze now. You know, and we will just forget all of that and somehow or the other pretend as though, you know, things are at the front because you hate Dr. Rowley so much, you know, it will pan off now. That you will forget that and you will pretend as though it don't exist. You know, it never existed. Let's play this. Let me play this video and then I'll continue. Oh, before I play that, I want to play this. And again, I ain't no fan of this individual, but this individual was in the belly of the party. Right? Was a person went up for Diego Martin West. And this person is more Akora again with the UNC policies and politics and the UNC constitution and everything concerning the UNC, because apparently if I was to say that I'm not Akora or aware of the UNC constitution and politics, something wrong with me. Right? So I just will say, let me play somebody who are Akora and aware of it.
Kamala Prasad-Bissett put out the most bizarre media release yesterday, congratulating Donald Trump. The challenge is, and the thing is, I don't think she was trying to suck up to Donald Trump. It's an election year. Trinidad and Tobago is still primarily a religious country. So she used the opportunity to push this anti-woke agenda and score some cheap political points in the middle of an election year. The challenge is integrity. It demands that your actions match your words match your actions. So you can't celebrate being the first female prime minister, because that would be feminism. You can't celebrate, being progressive and having appointed the first ever transgender person to the Senate. You can't be shaking hands with trade union leaders because they stand for Marxism. All of these things are part of this woke agenda. So all you have said is that we can't trust you because your words and your actions do not line up. You saw an opportunity, you thought you could jump on an opportunity and score cheap political points. So we can't trust anything you say on a platform because, somebody just says, hey, we think this is going to score some points with the electorate. Say it. Your actions need to match your words.
Facts. So look, try to come on, nonsense. So from there, I'll go straight into this.
The United States has effectively witnessed a changing of the guard, with Donald Trump being inaugurated as the nation's 47th president.
The transition from President Joe Biden to Trump took place smoothly, with the newly sworn-in president proclaiming that the, quote, golden age of America begins now.
Amid Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and the government's silence, opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar congratulated Trump and condemned Biden's destructive woke agenda. Doris Polo has more.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that
Marking a political comeback after being convicted of felonies, Donald Trump has now officially started his second term as the President of the United States. The ceremony took place inside the Capitol Rotunda for the first time in decades, owing to freezing temperatures. His first pledge? To ensure the golden age of America begins now, adding that he will be a peacemaker and unifier. Shortly after being sworn in, President Trump wasted no time in outlining his priorities. He announced plans to immediately declare a national emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border, designate Mexican drug cartels as terrorist organizations, and eliminate government diversity programs. Additionally, Trump revealed intentions to impose taxes on foreign nations, reclaim the Panama Canal, and rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
With this changing of the guard, the ruling People's National Movement remained mum, with efforts to get reactions from Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and his designated successor Stuart Young proving unsuccessful. But opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar minced no words, condemning the Biden administration as a disaster for the American people and the world. She says Biden focused on pushing a woke, extreme left-wing agenda that offended basic common sense and morality. She further accused the outgoing administration of fueling wars around the world and political persecution.
We have to be concerned as to whether or not, for instance, the licenses that we have right now, that will allow us to deal with Venezuela and get dragon gas into our system may very well be reviewed and cancelled if that's what Trump and they believe.
Meanwhile, a political analyst believes the drug and gas deal is under threat, as he recalled that just last week, nominee for Secretary of State Marco Rubio decried Venezuela as a narco-trafficking organization. And economist Dr. Marlene Atz says TNT could reel from America's increased drilling efforts.
But certainly, we're likely to see depressed energy prices impacting on countries like Trinidad and Tobago that are net exporters. Our Caribbean neighbors that import fuel, they're likely to welcome lower energy prices in the global space because it means that they may have to pay less for the imported fuel.
But she ended by stating that a strengthened U.S. economy may benefit the Caribbean, as the diaspora could see increased job opportunities and higher American tourist arrivals. Doris Polo, CNC3 News.
So you heard what you heard what Ms. Bissessa had to say. You heard what the economists had to say. Now I would like to hear what you have to say. 342-0081-466-5391. We're living in interesting times ahead. Real interesting times. What are your views? You're free to call in. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, good afternoon. What's your view?
All right. First to begin with, Minister Young, SC, spoke at length on the particulars of a deal with Venezuela and said that it was already ratified. One of those deals was already ratified, meaning that Trump or no Trump, those plans would go ahead. I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong, but to me I heard him say something like that. He didn't say about the dragon, but he said about something. He said about something else, and one of those things on the way to being monetized for this country. But yet you have the naysayers stating bleak outlook for Trinidad and Tobago. Right? We don't know what will go on with Trump and his effects. We just have to wait and see. However, as we all know, the hypocrisy of the UNC knows no bounds. Right? You want to talk about woke agenda? You want to know what's going on with Munial and the AMBD case? Pastor, go locked on and listening. Good program.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Pastor. Hello?
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, then I don't have on my headset. Good afternoon. What yesterday, boy, when I see the former president pardon the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, I say, what you see Mr. Biden, boy? They could say what they want about him. He's one of the classiest, greatest presidents ever passed through the United States. You know why too? Because while our next man agitating for war and division and all type of hate, he continually keep a level head, boy. Right? He ain't get no trouble to change over. He ain't get no trouble to think. Watch that, man. The man is pure class, boy. Right? When after 1.2 million people died in the COVID, boy, and this present president, just like our opposition leader, making fun of serious thing, but to take the vaccine, you know, but encouraging people outside there to trying to confuse the people now, boy. Is Biden who come back, boy, and build up the economy to the point that the American economy is by far the strongest economy in the world. You understand? People in America again pay rise for the last almost 2 years, boy. Right? The economy is strong, vibrant. Yet, it has people who still believe what Donald Trump saying and what our opposition leaders saying. He destroyed the economy, boy. No, I had to laugh. You understand? Because we playing dotish with seriousness. Anytime we bring back that opposition leader who talking that kind of crap, I could assure you one thing. Anytime she go on the world stage,
they will never have the same respect they have for our present Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley. You know what I'm telling you? We could talk all the talk we want, and Roberts and the Vindaka. But you see, when you're out there, it's not PNM and UNC. And the type of respect they have for our present Prime Minister, we will no longer have that, boy. We will no longer have that. You see this 4 years coming here? God is the boss.
All right. Thank you very much, caller. Hello, good afternoon. Remember, we have a short time, so you want to give as much persons time to call in. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, what are going projected out of UNC mode right now is not surprising. Because, as people on the chat say, they live here and they always wishing for this dragon deal to collapse. So it's not surprising now. They think that they are part of the Republican Party because the policies they want to push is something that the Republicans and people have to be aware that, support policies that are in favor of you, right? But nobody knows what Trump will do. Let's pray for the best and things could happen, right, Pastor?
All right, thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Pastor.
Good afternoon.
I want to ask the listeners, if Dr. Rowley or Stuart Young did make that statement about the Democrats, what if he will be the talk in Trinidad and Tobago today? He arrogant, he disrespectful, he hate, and all kind of thing. But when he show on the next foot, nobody doesn't say nothing. But you see that statement, she make about the Democrats, it have far-reaching consequences for Trinidad and Tobago. Listen what I'm telling you. Watch me, man. You remember the statement Trinidad and Tobago is not an ATM machine? She made that to the Caribbean. But she make that statement, and she make the statement globally now. Watch and see. There are far-reaching consequences. Nobody is saying nothing because them guys can't not to start business, and nobody doesn't say nothing. If Dr. Rowley said that yesterday, you'd have hit all of Trinidad and Tobago. People blogging, people say all kinds of things. What I'm telling you.
All right, thank you very much.
Let them go ahead.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
All right, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, sir. I kind of surprised to know that not surprised to say, but to hear Ms. Bissessa using the word morality and values in the same sentence, where the UNC is concerned. And in spite of the rift between the Republican and the Democrat, one thing they stand for that we don't stand for is country. And they had to realize that regardless of who when they stand for to make America great, we will pull ourselves down just to be in charge. Good day, sir.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. All right, caller. You need to call me back. All right, so I'm seeing the Royal Castle road march hit of the day coming down, so you'll have to call in quickly and make your contributions. Remember, I'm leaving here at 1. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Imagine, God forbid, Kamala Bissessa becomes the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And the country that she made a statement in that Trinidad and Tobago is not a ATM. You feel if I am the Prime Minister of that country, I will allow that woman to come in my country? You don't disrespect me, and when you say, okay, come in my country, I'm gone.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Oh, Mr. Malcolm, you keep jumping off because you have on your radio or whatever device you're listening to me on. All right, Mr. Malcolm, you need to not listen to me on the device that you're calling or wherever you're listening to me on. Cool? All right.
Pastor Google, that's where you have the transgender happen under the UNC. But Pastor Google, you also need to look for the statement from Donald Trump as it relates to business with Venezuela. and the fact that they don't recognize Maduro. So it very well might be that the Dragon deal is up in limbo. Trinidad and Tobago, Lord have mercy on us here, yes? Let's keep playing politics.
Again, so are we, because he said that, we are gloating or we are looking forward to him saying that the Dragon gas deal. And if the Dragon gas deal comes to an end, what is our position? What is your position? What is our country's position? How are we moving forward? Right? So we in anticipation now. We rubbing our hands together, waiting to hear him say the oil and gas deal collapse, so that you all could gloat. I hope so. I hope you all could gloat. That's my position on it. I wait to see how it will work out. I'm praying for the best. I'm not praying for what you praying for, Chris. I'm praying for the best for Trinidad and Tobago. Not for Donald Trump to run in and say, oh, them doing that oil and gas deal with Venezuela. Forget that. End that. We want no part of that. No. I want good sense to prevail. That's what I'm praying for. Alright, so we're going for Royal Castle road march hit for the day, and then we're going to come back and close off. Thanks to all of you on the live. I appreciate it.
This road march is being brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
IWER!
That road march was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
The Street 919 FM, your go-to for insightful political discourse. Stay informed, stay engaged, and join the conversation. Connect with us online for the latest updates and thought-provoking discussions. Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, you. Pastor Google.
I don't have much time, eh? See, and I want to call us holding.
And I listen to you earlier on. And why the Honorable Kamala Prasad is so brave to say that because Joe Biden is out the door. And Trump will praise her for saying that because the government will come in Trump, so Trump didn't do her nothing. If Kamala Harris was there and she made that kind of statement because the ambassador here now has to leave our country for Trump to send, and I want to make it clear, I will be going and see the new ambassador of Trinidad and Tobago when Trump swear in and send our ambassador there. It is the only hope for the world today. But we have seen that this man come and say, listen to me, and that's why I support him. Because he said no transgenders must be taught in our schools in the world.
And what about putting so when you're going through the history of Trinidad and Tobago and you have to teach my son that the first transgender to be sworn in into our independent Senate as an independent senator was sworn in by the UNC. That's history. That's part of the history of Trinidad and Tobago. The first transgender to be sworn into our Senate. That has to be taught in our parliament, in our school.
No.
That do have to be taught?
Our school.
That do have to be, Kingsley, that has to go down in our parliamentary. That has to go into our parliamentary history.
No, our chair must never know that take place.
How they must never know? How they must never know that Ms. Bissassa put her first transgender in our parliament?
A transgender is not right for our country. I cannot support that part of the world.
But you support, but Ms. Bissassa did it. Ms. Bissassa did it. Your political leader put the first transgender in our Senate. So you're talking about you can't support it. That is your party.
I can't support. Pastor Google, what you always want to attack me because you believe that I come here to talk about UNC.
But you just spoke about Ms. Bissassa. You just spoke about Ms. Bissassa.
Yes, because it's current affairs. They say something, I come to reply. But you want to say, when Kingsley called me, Kingsley speak on behalf of the UNC. Kingsley do not speak on behalf of the UNC.
Kingsley,
that programs for that.
That is not true.
I do not speak. Listen, I do not speak on behalf of the UNC. Look, I've seen it here. I do not speak on behalf of the UNC. I do not speak on behalf of the opposition leader. Okay? So some days they might have be hard on Rowdy, some days might have be hard on Kamala. I'm pushing an independent agenda right now.
Kingsley, you have said countless times on this radio station that you never leave the UNC leave you. So that means that you are a UNC. But you are taking up a lot of my time. Trying to prove what point, Kingsley?
I want to say that we support Kamala Harris and we support man in women's sports.
What?
We support man with man.
But Kingsley, have a good afternoon. Have a good afternoon. Because you're not making no sense whatsoever. None whatsoever you are making. You're not making any sense. If the PNM supports that as you are saying, then why the PNM then swaying our transgender? Or swaying whoever? Where you getting that from? Your party that you say leave you swaying a transgender though? Hello, good afternoon.
Blessed day to you, Pastor Google. Boy, Kingsley, you are more melody than a camel, boy. What's wrong with you? And you wasting with time, King. Why you don't stop calling this radio station? You didn't leave the UNC leave you, they throw you out, King. They could have locked you up. So where you going, boy? Get your act together, boy. This is Trinidad and Tobago.
And them, yes?
They don't want you. They never want you. You are the user. Boy, get out from there, boy. Come down from there, King. Get your act together. You're stupid or what? Only wasting with time, boy. Pastor Google, you have a godly day.
All right. I can take one last call before I leave. But again, make it make sense. You support, you're talking about, but there's no evidence of the PNM putting a transgender or anybody of any ilk in the parliament. But you want to tell me blatantly blatantly, you know, in our face. You part transgender in the parliament and trying to come to someone, oh, because you support the Democrats, you support this and you support that and you support the next. Okay. The Democrats at that point in time was in government, and the government of Trinidad and Tobago had to deal with Democrats in order to be able to get the gas deal or permission to operate with Venezuela to get the gas deal. Because of that, automatically, you are support of the Democrats. Nonsense. If Trump was there, we had to do the same thing. And let's pray God that as time goes on and whatever, if it happens so that we have to go back to lobby for the what do you call it, the gas deal again, and we have to speak to Trump, so be it. But what nonsense you telling me? You ain't thinking out. So I'm out of here, Trinidad and Tobago. Talk to you guys tomorrow, please God. Join me at 11 o'clock. Right? Come on the live. All 500 and something of you, join me at 11 o'clock. All right? As we continue to talk the issues. So Donald Trump renamed, what do you call it? The Gulf of Mexico to what? The Gulf of America. You have to know that for your America, for your history, you know. You have to know that, young man. I'm out of here.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of The Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on The Street 919 FM. Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space. The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.